morning, I'm Tamara with Wyoming Dutch Oven Cooking. Welcome to my kitchen and welcome to our channel. We're doing something really, like we always do, something really yummy. And I can't say this is quick and simple. This is homemade cinnamon rolls. And we're going to cook this in our 12-inch Dutch oven today, 375 for about 20-25 minutes. We'll keep an eye on it. Of course, with these, you want more heat on top and less on the bottom because you don't want to burn them. And I have gone ahead and made out my own cinnamon dough that I've done here, and it's raised. I did it earlier this morning and it's doubled in size. What I'm going to do is roll that out, make my cinnamon rolls, put them in my Dutch oven and let them raise again, and then we'll bake them. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do this. Now if you go to if you subscribe and go to the description below, there will be a recipe for my dough. Otherwise, you can just make your own, whatever you'd like to do. Of course, we love it if you would subscribe, leave a comment, and please share with your family and friends. That would be great. Now, I'm going to kind of punch this down and take about half of it out of here. We're going to put this in kind of a rectangular shape. Roll it out as thin as you can get it. Of course, we're going to brush it with butter. And I always like to do things ahead of time. And I've got a mixture going here that I've measured out. Kind of what my rule is a cup of brown sugar, a cup of chopped pecans or walnuts, whatever you like to use. And I put in a couple teaspoons of cinnamon. We love cinnamon. Of course, these are cinnamon rolls, remember? There we go. And now I'm going to brush it first with some melted butter. Like I've always told you, if you don't want to do this in your Dutch oven, you can certainly do this in your regular oven. But boy, are these good when you're out camping. Of course, I do everything ahead of time and take it up and get everything ready. But today we're going to do it in our backyard because we're not able to go camping right now. And then I'm going to put some of this wonderful mixture on here. And if you don't like raisins, if you don't like nuts, you don't have to do all this. Part of our family likes raisins and nuts, part of them don't. So sometimes what I do is I do half with raisins and nuts and half without. You want this just spread out here evenly as much as you can here. It doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing's perfect in this world, you know. Okay, as you can see, I'm going to be making out more, but we're going to go ahead and get started on this. Okay, and then I'm just going to roll these up. You can see how that worked. Of course, some of my filling fell out. You know, that's just what happens. Now, I'm going to cut these probably about 1.5 inches with this nice sharp knife. Like I said, then we're going to put it in our Dutch oven. And what we like to do is we lined it with parchment paper. And then you can just lift your rolls out when they're done. Makes it very simple and easy. And of course, when I put them in the Dutch oven, they'll be touching each other, which is fine. this end piece is going to be a little bit thicker, but that'll work. Okay, I'm going to put these all in here and let them raise, and then we'll be baking them. So we'll see you after a bit. Okay, we're getting ready to bake these wonderful cinnamon rolls. They doubled in size. We've got them out here. Like I said, we're going to bake these at 375 for 20-25 minutes. We'll keep an eye on them. So what the rule is for that is 6 on the bottom and 14 on top. Of course, we'll keep an eye on them so we don't burn them. All right, we'll see in a little bit when they're all done. Look at these. Didn't they turn out beautiful? Oh my gosh, nice and golden brown. Of course, it always takes a little bit longer, like I told you. You got to keep an eye on it. Add more briquettes. But at 375 is what you want. Okay, we're going to take these off, let them cool, and I'll be making some buttercream icing to put on top. Well, look at these. These turned out absolutely wonderful. They look absolutely perfect. You know, I'm bragging on these, and I know they're going to taste incredibly yummy. Thank you for joining us today, but see how simple that turned out? You know, and it wasn't hard to do, and they browned very nicely, and then I just made a simple little buttercream icing to put on top. We've all made that icing. Thank you for joining us today. Remember, great food shared with family and friends equals great times. Until we meet you again, thank you.